Right, so, and I haven't uploaded in a while. Big plans for next month, which means that I probably won't be uploading many videos to this channel next month. Just in general, just because I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff over on Twitch. I've taken a break from Twitch at the moment just because having like technical issues, just every stream is just not working out for me. So I'm going to give some time to just have a little bit of a break, and then on the 4th of August, the 4th of next month, from then until essentially the end of the month, we're going to be doing what I will be affectionately calling the Backlog-a-thon. And what I mean by that is I've been seeing a lot of videos around, mainly being recommended to me, of people going through their video game backlogs and just getting like bulks of games that they've had sitting collecting dust on their like digital library for ages. And I've amassed the same thing. I've not even really like thought of going back and finishing them, just finishing like a lot of games that I've gotten for free on that have been like free monthly PlayStation games, just games that I've bought and just played a bit of and then forgot about, or just moved on to the next thing for. So yeah, there's a lot of games that I've got enough to fill a month, but more than that, because I've put a thing on myself of I'm probably not going to be doing any RPGs this month. For obvious reasons, I'll probably be streaming the entire... I'll probably just be doing that one game, and that defeats the purpose of trying to get through my backlog. Obviously, it's not just going to be this month that I'm going to be working through my backlog. It's going to be over a few... over basically until the end of the year. There are a couple games that are coming out later in the year that I'm interested in. Obviously, Astrobot is the big one. There's that new Sonic Generations re-release. There's a new Epic Mickey re-release that I'm excited for. There's a lot of stuff coming out towards the back half of this year that I'm really excited for. So I want to kind of... My big aim with this marathon is going to be trying to get through at least half of my gaming backlog before I add to it in like from September forward. So I want to take August as being like a big get my head down and just get through these games, at least get through the shorter ones that I could really have finished way before now, that I never went through. I'd never actually finished the tech demo, Astro's Playroom, the PS5 Astro's Playroom. I'd never actually finished that. I just moved straight on to playing Miles Morales, playing Ratchet and Clank, and getting those finished instead of doing that. So I recently did a whole stream dedicated to just blasting through that game, and I had a lot of fun with it. It's great. It's a great like tech calling it a tech demo seems really offensive to what it actually is. It's actually just a really cool, like 2 or 3 hour long 3D platformer that's just fun. It's cute. It's better than, I think, Sackboy's Big Adventure, which is a game that I did not finish, that I will be playing through in this big like marathon event. So we're going to be starting with the Disney Classics collection. We're starting with Aladdin, and we're doing The Lion King the day after that. And then from then forward, I don't have a schedule. I don't have a plan. And my idea around this was, instead of me make the timetable for it, because I've noticed that when I did the licensed game-a-thon, not a lot of people really latched onto that. Not a lot of people really were excited about the games that I wanted to do at the start. A lot of people were, and then I quit halfway through because I wasn't seeing what I wanted to see out of it. And plus, a lot of the games that I chose to do at the start were way too long for me to do in a sitting anyway. So what I'm going to do instead this time is we're going to have those first two games, which have already been voted for. Those two games over on Discord have already been voted for, so those will definitely be the first two that I get through. And then after that, so during the stream that I do for The Lion King, which I intend on getting that done in a sitting, I intend on getting that done in an afternoon, should be able to. For that, throughout that stream, I will have a poll going up for what game I will do next. I'll have like a series of like 3 or 4 options. What game will be next on the marathon, and then that will be the game that I do the next day, and so on and so forth. There will be a poll at the end of every stream, or when I finish every game, and that will be voting for what the next game will be up until the 31st of August. I'm worried about how this is going to go, mainly because it kind of means that people have to show up. And I am kind of reliant on the audience picking what I'm going to be playing next. Obviously, I'm going to be picking the options for what poll, or the options for the poll, so that people aren't just saying play Minecraft or play Fortnite or this or the other, because that's what I would usually get. And it's just, I'm not interested in playing those. And the big part of this, the big point of this is just clearing my backlog. And that means no licensed games. There will be no Disney Speedstorm throughout the month of August. I know they're doing their big, Pirates of the Caribbean season, the big, like, finishing off of that collection. For this season, I'm not going to be streaming any of that. I'll either be playing it on my own time, or be doing a couple videos here and there on the channel of that, just showing off those characters, just saying here's Davy Jones, he's hopefully really good. But when it comes to streaming those games, no. Won't be doing any live service stuff during this month, just because those games just eat up time that I could be putting towards games that I can actually finish. So I know the first one that was technically voted for, was Prototype 2. Prototype 2 I've just been blasting out in my own time. I'm going to get that finished during, hopefully, this week. If not this week, I'll get it finished before the 1st, which is actually my birthday. I hope I get it finished before then. That's the big goal with that, just because that game just isn't very interesting to watch. It's obviously very fun for me to play. I've been enjoying my time with it, but I want to start with A, something that's exciting, and B, I want to start with something that I can get finished in the first stream, the first day. And obviously that's the thing that got voted for, so there we go. The other big thing with this is that this video isn't just saying that I'm doing this marathon. There's obviously a point to the marathon more than just clearing my backlog. I want to do it for charity, so we're going to be raising money for Mind, which is a mental health charity that I've done several streams with before. I even had a thing called Make Mind Marvel, which we did like whenever there was a big content drop, or whenever there was any size of content drop for Marvel's Avengers. We did a week-long thing of raising money for Mind, and this is going to be a similar thing, only it's going to be any old game, just anything. And I do really have a big selection of literally any game under the sun that we're going to do, but it's all going to be chosen by you guys. I will have very little actual say in what we do, and so it's going to work like any other charity marathon, any other charity streams that I've done in the past. All of the charity stuff will happen on Tiltify. The streams will be happening on Twitch, but every so often during the Twitch streams, in the chat will be a link to donate directly to Tiltify, and that money that you donate to Tiltify will go directly to Mind, and no percentage is cut. No percentage is going to me. No percentage goes to anyone else but the charity itself. So yeah, that's basically the gist of what my plan over the next month is going to be. I hope it's exciting. I know this isn't nearly as exciting as something that would have like a typical theme. But to me, I think that makes it more exciting, because literally any game could show up, and it's just a chance for me to bash out. That sounds wrong. It's just a chance for me to get through a huge amount of games that I haven't been able to get through in the past, and it's an incentive to me to actually finish games, because I have a really bad tendency, or a really bad habit of just not finishing games, just not getting through games. Apologies about that. Yeah, I have a really bad tendency of just not getting through games, and I want to start. I want to be harder on myself for that. I just want to get through games, because I have a really bad habit of, I could finish Final Fantasy 16, or I could just go play more Disney Speedstorm, or go play more The First Descendant. I could literally just play. I could finish a game, or I could play whatever live service thing I've gotten addicted to that month. And I know it's bad. It's a bad habit. I want to get over that bad habit. But yeah, and this is like a big step towards that. And also, raising money for charity is always a good thing as well. And yeah, that's basically it. I hope to see you guys over on Twitch on the 4th for the first game we have, which obviously is Aladdin, originally on the SNES. I think it's the Sega version, which I'm not sure what that console is actually called, but I believe it's the Sega version that's the one that is on the Classics collection, and it's the Super Nintendo version of The Lion King. That's what we're going to be going through afterwards, and then we start on hopefully the more exciting stuff. There is a lot of stuff that I have in my backlog: the Jak and Daxter series, the Devil May Cry series. Obviously, I finished 5, so that won't be included. But 1 through 4, I never got through, so those will be on the docket at some point. There's some Lego games on the docket. Yeah, like I said, Sackboy is on the docket. There's a lot on the docket. SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated is on the docket. Yeah, there's Alan Wake 1. I never actually finished. Control, I never finished either. So that would be on the docket as well. A lot of stuff I'm really excited to get through. But yeah, I will see you guys on the next video. I'll see you guys on the 4th, hopefully. Yeah. Peace.